This Thrustmaster screw from the quick release can damage your wheel or adapter, and I will show you why and maybe why you should think about replacing it. Alright, this is how your quick release will look like with the screw fully tightened in. And you can see, now this is the head. I'm trying to focus. Sorry about that. Now, here's the screw, goes through the collar, the inside, and don't worry, now it's touching because I let it go, because it's not, the quick release is not screwed and locked into the wheel, into the collar of the wheel, but the thing is, it might not go and damage the base, but one thing that will be damaged is your adapter. So let me show you my first adapter. Now, what will happen is, you see these two holes? This is from the screw. Now you ask, when you saw one hole, why did you do it again? Now, that's a very easy answer. Now, over time, there are no clear instructions of Thrustmaster how much to screw how much to tighten the screw in. However, I never tightened it at the beginning. So then I started tightening it, as their instructions are like, just tighten the screw, as long as you feel some resistance, just stop. What means as long as you feel some resistance? Means that the screw will start to grind, it's barely touching the plastic, the 3D printed plastic, and you see how it started to grind. So imagine if I didn't have an adapter, but I had a whole wheel, basically for example, Thrustmaster rally wheel or just original wheel. So now I have aftermarket one. So if I didn't have an adapter, this would have damaged the wheel. So then you're screwed, right? Now that's not good, because while it's like, I'm not even sponsored, but I do love Thrustmaster products. They're very good. The only thing that I don't realize is, why would you put in this good of a product, you will put this cheapskate, damn, I don't want to swear, but this bullshit of a screw to grind onto your damn adapters or your wheel. And this over time, it's peeling. You can see it's clearly peeling off the plastic. So over time, more and more plastic will go off when you play, and you have to tighten it more and tighten it more and tighten it more, because you start to feel that the resistance goes lower, because it's not touching too much of a plastic surface. It already grinded it off. So then at some point I got pissed off, because like you can clearly see that for me the resistance started to lower. So I literally just tightened the screw to the max. One thing that happened is, when you tighten it to the maximum, it will definitely make more noise, because it starts to grind through the hole. It makes it a bit bigger. Slowly but surely it gets there. It makes it a bit bigger. You see that? See that hole? Can you compare? Like, it's sitting in that hole for a long time compared to this one. The most annoying rattling sound you can get was from the adapter, just from the screw trying to, like, it was moving a little bit because it was inside. At least, like, it would be less inconvenient if you could just tighten it, go into that hole and not grind it off, but it's plastic, so it will grind it off. To be honest, even if it's aluminum, I think it will be way more durable, but it will still slowly over the months and years grind it off. So this is how it looks. So fellas, this is one of the adapters that I got, and I'm gonna test live now, and you will see. I'm even gonna drift with it at the end of the video, and you will see if this adapter will perform, and let's hope it does. Alright fellas, so I'm gonna remove all the electric tape that I put, so I can hold the quick release to the adapter to be completely rock solid and not move. Just look how much tape I put in. Oh, when you this is when you do some kind of a monkey fix, but it works. I guess we do what we gotta do, right? Jesus, come on. Oh, it's tight. It is very tight here. Oh, it is moving. Oh shit! Look at that. It's so freaking tight. How many times I wrapped it? Keep going. I don't even know if you this one. How many times I wrapped it? Looks like I wasted like half a roll of black tape. I think I like, oh, I should have left one. Right. Oh, come on. So sticky. That's good. It's good quality. So sticky. Okay, almost done. It's been 2 minutes of, oh crap, like my I've just taped my hand. Get off me. Jesus, look how much that was more than 10 times I've circled. All right, now gotta remove the quick release, so give me a second. All right, we got it. It was very tight. That's a good sign. The tape was doing very good. Like the quick release only on itself was very tight. So you can see now as we got it out. Here's the new adapter that I use from NRG, and here's you can see this is very sticky here. This is from the tape. See, it got in like some sort of in the middle, or that's just from the I don't think it's from the quick release, but yeah. So the tape holded it very, very tight. There was like no motion, no sound, no noises, and with that adapter that was damaged, was making so much more noise. So now we gotta install this, and I do believe it has to be with this side inwards. So as far as I'm aware, you see this budge here, like a little wave. It has to match with this, so you install the adapter and it has to go in. So we place it. Come on, it has to go in. I think it's a bit tricky. Okay, we got it. I think we got it. Oh, it's very tight. This is tight. Okay, yeah, this is tight. Okay, so now we have ourselves this adapter. Let's hope this actually works. We have to test it. All right, let's get the wheel. So that's the wheel. Come place the wheel. Come on. Go in. I'm gonna screw now. Oh, this is very easy because you have where to put your fingers. You can grab it now. I had a hard time just grabbing the quick release on itself and even unlocking it. Now this is very easy. Now I understand why this works, because it's super simple solution and you have where to grab it and to give this extra push, extra tight, to tighten it as much as possible. The question is, can it hold? This is the true question. It seems to be tight. It seems to be very nice. You have like a little fingers here that you can use. But does it hold? Does it work? We have to drift and test out. So we're gonna drift now on some like hard force feedback, see if this will unlock. Alright guys, I'm now in the game. I'm on Drift Playground and I picked a car with very big force feedback. I mean, the wheel is heavy, so we'll see how it goes now. And yeah, so let's jump into drifting. But before that, I'm lucky the car has some option to use the tablet, which you can put some YouTube music. And I'm gonna put some music now, so just give me a second. Seems well, it holds well. I don't feel any wobbliness. The adapter is fine now. The quick release seems to be fine now. No issues so far. It's been about 3 laps as far as I remember. Oh, we crashed. We crashed, so give me a second, we're getting back on track. Alright, I think I'm feeling something. Okay, I think I'm feeling wobbliness. Yeah, guys, can you see? Look at this. Do you see how my wheel wobbles? That means the quick release started to unscrew. Let's see. Let's see, fellas. So, from what I see here, you see the quick release used to be in the middle. Now it's to the right. Now I can even screw it back to the middle. Yeah, so it does work, but it's so temporary. And you know, when you wanna always drive, you want to just don't deal with such bullshit, and you wanna have like a permanent solution. You don't wanna deal with crap like this. So my way of dealing with it was using the electric tape, as you saw, and it worked perfectly fine. It's been there for like 2 weeks something. I never had issues, or maybe more. But with this quick release locking mechanism, with the 3D printed thing, yeah, it's tight. It is tight. It's better than having the quick release on its own, but it's still after some force feedback and some tension from, like, just over time, it's not, you can't depend on it. Imagine you go on something important, you having fun, street race, you have the you get adrenaline rush, you have such a good time with your friend, for example, or some random person. You're doing street races, or imagine even if you're in some kind of competition or something, and this happens. Like, how are you going to feel? Your own equipment betrayed you, failed you, not your skills, your equipment. And I honestly don't think I'll be able to depend on this adapter here. Like I always call it adapter. It's just a quick release locking mechanism. This so I don't know. Tell me what you think about this 3D printed thingy. It costed me, for me, it costed 63 level, 64 level is just about 30 euro. But for you, it might be cheaper because I had to import it as well. That's it about it, guys. It's temporary. Honestly, it is temporary. It is temporary. I've tried, like, how many? Like, about 7 laps I did, and then I also crashed into walls because you have a very big force feedback there and stuff like that. Just to see how the vibrations will affect it. And yeah, like, after one crash by myself and 2 crashes on purpose and a lot of drifting, the locking mechanism gave up. It literally just gave up on me. It started to untighten on itself. Let's see. Still holds, but, like, I mean, it will perfectly hold for about a lot of laps, like 10 laps of drifting, maybe, if you're lucky. Also depends on your feedback. Just telling you, it's really dependent. But for me it just held about 10 laps, something like that.